folks, welcome to Clawson Alumni Stadium here in Brookings, and the Jackrabbits are 3-0. It didn't come easy, Justin. 34-26, the final score. SDSU over Southeastern Louisiana here in what was really a great ball game all the way through the fourth quarter. You know, SDSU gets the INT, the pick six, runs it back, ensuing kickoff. Southeastern 80 yards to the end zone. It looked like SDSU was going to run it out then. They did score, and sure enough, didn't matter. Onside kick. And they had a chance to win the game there, or at least tie the game in the final minutes. And Dallas Brown made his second interception of the fourth quarter. Really a key turnaround. And what is your takeaway from this game?
Well, right away I have to say that we have to give props to Louisiana, to Southeastern Louisiana. They stepped up and bottled up Zenner in the first half, and quite frankly, Dallas Brown was kind of the star of the game.
Really was. First career start, 2 picks for the linebacker, and he's kind of one of those off the radar guys, somebody you don't really expect, and he made the plays. You know, SDSU 6 turnovers they forced tonight, 12 now on the season. They haven't given the ball up. To me, that's just crucial when you think about this season. You know, granted, Butler's not the most difficult team. North Dakota, kind of hit or miss. Southeastern, decent-looking ball club, and depending on how they sort of fare in their conference, maybe a playoff team. But, you know, if you don't turn the ball over, you're not going to lose those games. It was a little closer than probably SDSU wanted, but that did ring true tonight.
Causing 6 turnovers, like you said, is most likely you'll never lose a game when you force 6 turnovers, and Jackrabbits were able to do that today.
I should go back here. The onside kick was after they got the kickoff, so then they had the ball back. SDSU didn't have the ball until after the interception. Anyway,
kind of like a day for weird events as far as plays go. I mean, Sumner had that 20-yard scramble off of a mishandled ball, fumble, and then you know, the 82-yard kickoff return was kind of a weird bounce and just kind of worked out in Southeastern Louisiana's favor. So
I will say this: SDSU was not very good in special teams tonight.
Not at all.
They had a couple good punts, but kickoff return was not very good. Kickoff coverage was pretty spotty, and then you give up one at the end. Onside kick, you don't recover it when it hits Brandon Hubert in the hands, so not real great. Boy, 3-0 though. This is where they had to be. And you head to Memorial Stadium next week, Nebraska, who got throttled today by UCLA. I think that has their ears up a little bit. What do you sort of think heading into next week? Next weekend's game in Lincoln, there's going to be a lot of talk about Huskers and Jacks this next week.
Well, I think we kind of talked up the Jacks a little bit this week in our preview video.
We did.
And you know, that kind of, for the Jacks, it's going to be a tough, it's going to be a real tough game.
Oh yeah,
I mean, a little more so than we even thought.
Oh yeah, the odds for SDSU winning this game are extremely low because it is Nebraska.
Yes.
But I think it will be interesting. SDSU's been there just not long ago, 2010. Some of the guys on this team were there, and I think it will be very interesting. We will have more on that game later in the week. But for now, 3-0 for the Jackrabbits, 34-26. They beat the Lions here in Brookings tonight. For Justin, I'm Marcus. Thanks, everybody.